Hey, how's it going, everybody? A couple more French bayonets to show you guys, and both of these are ones that I've already got one in my collection, so now I got two of each. But when it comes to comparisons, some things are not like the other. Hence, this first one I'm going to show. I can't remember exactly when I got this. Not horribly long ago, but a ways back. And got it at a different pawn shop. Just can't remember the damn price I paid. I'm gonna round it off like 150 bucks, more or less. I just can't remember. Otherwise, it's another Chassepot bayonet from my collection, an older one, and this one's been German modified on the sheath. Anyways, there is the German modification there. They just made it to where it can use a German frog. Otherwise, it would have the belt loop growing across it for the usual frog that you see with the Chassepot bayonets. Otherwise, comes to markings for German, I think these are the only German markings on it, which are just the little stamps. Looks like a crown and an M above and below the two lines there that are cut across. And the ball fennel. Gotta give it to you guys. France. Beautiful freaking handwriting. So beautiful. I can't tell what the freaking hell it is. It's really fancy. Just a single letter and a little circular stamp on the ball fennel. Man, I can't tell if it is an A or a B or an R. A lot of curves in it. And then on the other side, almost looks like it's supposed to be 25. It's a little banged up on the other side. Not horrible, but just enough to where it went over the stamp. But yeah, I think that might be a 25. So no. That zoomed in there, not enough. Just doesn't show up good. Nope, not gonna happen. Like I say, that side. Just too much patina from the rust. And it's right over where it is. Then on the serials, thinking original French serial numbers. Sheath looks like 114.L.I.3.135. And whoever stamped that drank more coffee that day than I have in my entire life. You can see there, slam. Somebody was not happy with their job. They're usually put in there nice and smooth. This, they just slammed it into it. Then on the cross guard here, 29.L.U.4.230. And then little inspection marks here in the usual place. Really hard to tell. The one closest to this end, I think, so goddamn small. It's either a crown over a C or a G. Next one, crown over an M, and then possibly a crown over a B. They're all the little oval inspection stamps. Done. Either this is 1C or they didn't strike it hard enough and it's a 10. It's right under the push button there. Oh, and on this side, looks like 13. Yeah. 13 stamped right there. More. Above on the side where it's stamped 13. The circular stamp. Okay, that definitely looks like possibly a G. So it probably matches up with the 1. Quillian there. The other stamp, they didn't strike hard enough. It's just got the outline of the circle. And hopefully I am saying this right. If I'm not, any out there that are French or know the right pronunciation, I'm thinking it's Mudzig. And on the month, oh, it's hard to tell. Otherwise, this one is dated 1868. But whoever did the script is in the etching down the top of it where you usually find it. Either they were in a mad rush. This could have been the... There could be a lot of things, man. I've tried doing etching before in metal, and one of the main things that will make you screw up is if that little etching device isn't insanely sharp. Hence, if you're doing it by hand, which nowadays we got the electric things, which makes it much easier, but to do it by hand with one of the etching needles or whatever they call it, if it's dulled down, you're going to make it look like it's shaky or whatever. Yeah, for the month, it looks like they started and then maybe the tip broke and then they tried doing it with a different one. Otherwise, not too bad. All the wording's kind of more crunched together on this one. Got the usual MRE, comma, looks like IMPALE, day. Almost looks like they were being rushed. Like maybe this was one of the last ones they did for that day and they were tired and just tried to do it too fast. Say, man, it's not too bad, but... Or it could be that that was not their official job, so maybe trying it for the first time on etching. Otherwise, it's not bad. And that blade on this is freaking beautiful. Mainly just a little bit of patina here and there. No bad rusts or anything. And let's see if I can spot it. There's one spot. Yeah, just a little teeny tiny bit up here in the blood groove area on each side. Otherwise, this one was taken well care of. Make sure I didn't miss anything. The next one I'm going to show, which is the Gras, literally has proof marks inside there where it would go on the gun. The really long gun. I'm not a gun person, people. I collect sharp, pointy things. Oh, and before I forget, man, I've been hunting around online trying to find out where the frog for this one was purchased from, hence purchased online separate. It's a reenactment type leather frog. Not perfect, but not god awful horrible. I've seen worse. This one, for what it is, I mean, they did a good job putting it together. It's just not very accurate to the original ones. Frog on this bayonet, reproduction, bayonet real. I show it to you guys the frog. First thing that stands out on this frog, and I don't know why they didn't use the usual brass buckle, kind of alloy that's been chrome plated there for the buckle. Otherwise, decent quality leather. And then showing on the back there, that stitching, I may be wrong. Maybe depending on where it was made, if they were copying one, but most of the ones I've seen, the U-stitch patterns here for the belt loop are not only smaller, but it's double stitched, like a U inside of a U, and then down the sides here, double stitched. Where the stitching they used on this looks like really good heavy stitching. And then they also glued the areas there to keep from fraying, so well made, just maybe not as accurate as it should be. But I haven't found any online when it comes to reenactment stuff, which I may just have to start searching on reenactment sites. I've been just going to militaria type sites that sell reproduction frogs, and just they're all way nicer than this. Price wise, I'm figuring this is like maybe, I don't know, the prices jump all over. Is it $30 tops? Between maybe $20, $30 for this one. Should you go by itself here? Like I said, man, that buckle and the way they fastened it, it's just a dead giveaway. So if anything, because I can just slide it off and put on a new one, I'm going to see if I can find myself a brass buckle to at least make that look a little more authentic. And I don't know if that's just a stain in the leather there, that area, or if it had a sticker on it to say who made it. Don't know. Wise. There's the bayonet. Really nice condition. It's got the usual dings here in the brass and stuff, so it's banged up a little bit, but this one's actually nicer condition than the previous one that I got at the same pawn shop quite a few years ago. This one's been taken better care of. On marks, let's see, 3 on one side there. The other side, I can't tell if it's just a dent or if it's just worn down over the years. It almost looks like something was on the other side. It's just very hard to tell. Almost just looks like a dent. I think that's the only mark on the sheath. Hint, hint on what's missing for anybody that collects these. And again, need a really good magnifying glass, because I don't know if this was captured by another country and they did a really freaking good job on filing it off to make it look like it never had it, or it just outright never had it put on. It is a legit bayonet. It's just no serial number. Same thing on the bayonet, no serial number. But it has all the inspection stamps. Which, once again, they're awfully friggin' small. Let's see. This one's got them all over. there's one close to the bottom of the blade, just on the inside of the quillion. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Same thing with the one above. Oh, the one above it almost looks like it's got the number 4 in it, but I may be wrong. So just on the inside there. And on the side in the usual spot, closest to here, it's like a little shield shaped stamp, possibly with the letter G, and then above that, an oval shaped stamp with the letter M, and then a little tiny one. It's got some kind of symbol in it, which once again I'd have to have a magnifying glass. They're all just on that side. Otherwise, normally there would be a serial number right in that area, and usually like a couple of initials. Other marks. These are really small. Just inside there, right under my finger. It's like the number 5 with possibly something above it, below that. A little square shaped one, and I cannot tell what's in the middle. And then right below where the locking mechanism goes across on the inside. Circular stamp. Possibly had a letter in there. It's just worn. Then below that, it looks like a little star over a D or a P. Then below that, and I don't know if, I'm assuming it's maybe an A. Just don't know. Little triangle stamp there. It's corroded up a bit, so I just can't tell if it's a letter or supposed to be some kind of a symbol. And I think that is all of them. I don't see anything else. Otherwise, again, sorry, France. Hopefully I'm saying this right. C'est a teen, either a teen or a teen, Arsenal, and on the month, I think it's June, and then 1879. And whoever did this script, that was their definite job. It's got the usual just beautiful script where they had a nice steady hand. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's June or what. I'm just guessing. And then 1879. So just much better job on the handwriting there for the script. I gotta look. I think one of my other ones, it's a little bit sloppy like last one in the day, or just different person that wasn't as good at it. I don't know. Blade on this is just freaking beautiful. It's got some patina on it, mostly to this end on each side, but man, the blade is just freaking beautiful. Fortunately, when it comes to this kind of bayonet, it's the only one that they had. It's like it just came in and I got lucky, otherwise it would have been snatched up quick. Speaking of the sites that I'm going to have the links down for you guys, I got mine from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and let me check really quick, because I think they still show it. That's what's weird with them. Or not. No, let's do it this way. I think I have this side up still. No, this is where they got some stuff in the way of bayonets, but when it comes to original, genuine bayonets, it's either repro or just new made stuff. Once you get down to authentic bayonets, it just says notify me when it's in stock. And some of their other stuff. Like they got some OTF knives that have bayonet style blades. I think it's that one. Yeah. Now this. Okay, that's the difference. Mine has the scabbard. This is without a scabbard, but they don't have any in stock. Otherwise, it looks just as good as mine, hence, like, freaking brand new practically. It's a 1924 Yugoslavian bayonet with carbon steel and wooden handle, model 855 API, whatever that is. I think there's another name for it too. I'm pretty sure this is what I got. $24.99. With the scabbard, I think I paid like $30 for mine. Anyways, if it's the right one, because no, I don't know. It might be different, but it sure as hell looks the same. It's all black on the blade, and just all the metal parts are black, and the nice dark wood grips. But they had one at the pawn shop. Pretty much what I have with scabbard, sheath or whatever, and I think he had $99 on it. And when I looked it up, it's like $99 and up. And if it's got the frog with it, even more. So they've gone up in price on value. But I don't know how long these have been out of stock on Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So I'm assuming these are the original prices and they just haven't changed them yet, and probably will once they get new stuff in, which they haven't for a long time. So at least you can look at the pictures of them to see what they have usually. Let's see. See if they still have the Swiss Army bayonets. I got one of them for cheap too. And it's freaking badass, and it has the original leather frog. There you go, like Mannlicher M95 bayonet with scabbard, $19.99. This, they're just saying as found, so you really don't know how it's going to be, if it's going to be rusted up. Yeah, this looks like one that would be for somebody that likes to refurnish them. Yeah, the one they're showing is missing the grips. The blades got quite a bit of a rust coating. Otherwise, looks like either a little German bayonet or Argentina one. $12.99. That's where I wish they'd get some more in stock, because those prices, really good site to get your collection started. Like this one I picked up from them, and it's freaking new. Military surplus Spanish, I think it's Setme bayonet, CETME, $19.99. There it is. These are badass. And it's still the same price, so I'm thinking they've been out for a long freaking time, because I got this quite a few years ago. Anyways, Sige M1957 bayonet, Swiss Army. It's one that's got the rounded black plastic grip It's just got grooves cut into it. Really cool double edge. And this one's got the nice leather frog with it. I've seen some to where it's like a synthetic type material for the frog, and then a plastic sheath, but just nice. There's a Bayonet book where they got this on the cover of it. It's that nice. You know, $24.99. And being it's Swiss, I've got two of them. One made by Victorinox, one made by Winger. Okay, that's all they're showing. Otherwise, say, man, the other place is International Military Antiques, and they still have the frogs for cheap. Like anybody's got a Japanese Arisaka. It's Japanese World War II Arisaka bayonet leather frog, late war style, $14.95. And it's nice. And, I'd forgotten how cheap the frog was for my butcher bayonet. They're only wanting $10.95 for a reproduction butcher bayonet frog. Looks like they got quite a few original bayonets and some that might be reproduction, but oh yeah. Toys R Us has grown last time. Now that's interesting. That is interesting. Got a U.S. World War I M 1912 Springfield fencing trainer bayonet metal body. That is weird looking. $250 for weird looking. Otherwise, man, when it comes to sword style bayonets, they got some nice ones if you want to spend some money. And anywhere from the hundreds up to over 1,000 or more. So you guys should enjoy that. Wise. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe they got some more in this storeroom. May never know. I'm just glad I got there before they closed up for Thanksgiving. Otherwise, somebody else definitely would have grabbed this. It's that nice. And if anybody can give me information to where if this was a captured bayonet to where they would have just filed off the serials, or maybe there's some to where unless it was going to see action, they didn't put the serial number on. I just don't know. Otherwise, I'll keep researching and I'll find out soon enough. I've got plenty of sites that I can check out online for collectors or whatever. So somebody's got to have another one like this that gives the explanation. Otherwise, man, very happy with it. Have a good one, everybody.